Dear my people, you know what it is, Don Tony Teflon, and I'm back at you another one, and this one is Jon Snow's armor. Now with the long night fastly approaching, and we know that Jon Snow is Azor Ahai at this particular point, we know that he is the one who will deal with this White Walker threat directly head on the battlefield. But Jon Snow needs some protection. Because as we see with the White Walkers, when Sam first ran into him, they were just butt-ass naked. And it was very easy for Sam to take this dagger and stick it right in this motherfucker's back. But now we see they have advanced and upgraded their materials, and we see when they tried to get stabbed that they have a certain protection of armor here that protects them from the dragon glass, and it will take a well executed shot, as Mira did perform with the shot in the neck, to take down these White Walkers. And since we have seen the effect that these White Walkers have had on regular swords, so basically steel, we could basically almost assume that the armor that men is wearing right now will have no effect against the White Walkers. That if they basically touch it, it could basically shatter their armor right off their body, or that their sword will go right, the ice spear will go right through it. So Jon Snow is going to need an upgrade. Now I talked about this in a video I did a while back called What's in the Crypts of Winterfell, so you can go check that out if you want to. But basically what I'm saying is Jon Snow needs some type of armor to protect him at this particular time from the White Walkers. Now in that video I said it's possible that his father's armor could be down there, but as we have seen with steel swords and White Walker magic, it's not going to help him. So Jon Snow is going to need some other armor. And if we look at the Dance with Dragons chapter with Jon, I think we can see a foreshadowing to him wearing this armor and everything that's going to happen when he has this armor on. And it goes like this. Burning shafts hissed upward, trailing tongues of fire. Scarecrow brothers tumbled down, black cloaks ablazed. Snow! An eagle cried, as foemen scuttled up the ice like spiders. Jon was armored in black ice, but his blade burned red in his fist. As dead men reached the top of the wall, he sent them down to die again. He slew a graybeard and a beardless boy, a giant, a gaunt man with filed teeth, a girl with thick red hair. Too late, he recognized Ygritte. She was gone as quick as she appeared. Jon here with the flaming sword of Azor Ahai, beating down the White Walkers, the Whites, and anything that comes up. And we have seen these Whites look like ice spiders in the show. So as we have seen Jon do this, we see that he's armored in black ice. Now I don't believe that it's actual ice that he's armored in, but I do believe the armor is black. And that leads me to this recently released Winds of Winter chapter, The Forsaken. And I think if we go into that chapter, we may see exactly what armor Jon Snow will be wearing when he fights the White Walkers. Euron Crow's Eye stood upon the deck of the Silence, clad in a suit of black scale armor like nothing Euron had ever seen before. Dark as smoke it was, but Euron wore it as easy as the thinnest silk. The scales were edged in red gold and gleamed and shimmered when they moved. Patterns could be seen within the metal, worlds and glyphs and arcane symbols folded into the steel. Valyrian steel, the damn pair knew. His armor is Valyrian steel. In all the 7 kingdoms, no man owned a suit of Valyrian steel. Such a thing has been known 400 years ago, and in the days before the Doom, but even then, they would have costed a king. Valyrian steel full plate armor. It happens to be black with red in it. Just so happens to be the color of the Targaryens. Just happens to be from Valyrian. And it just happens to be the substance that kills the White Walkers. So when I put it all together with Jon's dream, with this armor being released, I believe that Jon Snow will defeat Euron Greyjoy and seize this armor. And wear this armor when the big battle ends. Jon will have this armor on when he defeats all of the White Walker, or should I just say the Night's King. So if you like the way I do this, please thumbs up this, please spread this across the realm, and please subscribe. And until next time, you know who it is. Peace! and stay sexy.